Hello, it is Mac here, and today I'm going to talk about the Independence Day update for GTA 5 and GTA Online, and what I'd like to see in an Independence Day update 2.0. So this is just going to be a kind of a speculation video, talking about the Independence Day update for GTA 5 and GTA Online. Now in this video I'm not going to be talking about anything that's been confirmed or anything like that. This is just my ideas and my thoughts on what could happen with this DLC. Now if you remember back to last year, on July 1st, Rockstar released a DLC called the Independence Day Update for GTA 5 and GTA Online. Now, it was a timed DLC. It was basically to celebrate 4th of July, even though it came out on July 1st, which is Canada Day. And while it wasn't the best update, it didn't add too much content. It added the Liberator, it added a musket, it added a firework launcher, it added some new clothes. It wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't bad either. It was a nice small DLC, but it did come out about 2 weeks after the hipster update, which is why I kind of feel like an Independence Day update may actually happen. Because if you don't know, the Ill-Gotten Gains update part 2 will be coming out in July. Now, yesterday Rockstar did put out a post and they talk about that. If you want to go check it out, there will be a link in the description to a video where I talk about it. And they just say that it will be coming out in July. They say at least next month. But if you look at what happened last year with the Independence Day update, it came out about 2 weeks after the hipster update, and just recently just got the Ill-Gotten Gains update part 1. So personally, I would actually not really mind an Independence Day update in the next week or so, because honestly it wouldn't be that bad. Now most likely Rockstar will at least do an Independence Day event weekend, or they will bring back what happened last year, because if you don't know, you can't actually get the content that came out last year. It's all gone unless you bought it. So that would be kind of cool, although it is kind of a bit more rare now. You know, the musket, firework launcher. I'm sure that they're going to bring back the firework launcher at least. Because whenever they took out the firework launcher, or where they took out the ability to buy ammo for it and purchase it, and they said that they would at least bring it back for holidays that, you know, you would lit fireworks off in that holiday. So it would kind of make sense because 4th of July, obviously, people let off fireworks for then. At least Americans do. And they did bring it back for New Year's for the festive surprise update. And that was quite nice. And I'm pretty sure they're at least gonna bring back some stuff like that. And maybe like a double RP or in some jobs and stuff like that. But honestly, I would really like it if they brought some more content to the game. Because it doesn't have to be anything huge. It doesn't have to be great. Because we are gonna get Ill-Gotten Gains update part 2 soon. You know, in July, but just something small. Maybe add a new weapon, maybe add a new car, maybe add some new clothing here and there. I think that would be kind of cool, and I would actually really like that. You know, just a tiny bit of content, even if it's something real small, like maybe a new weapon and a new vehicle. I think that would be something great, and you know, they don't even have to advertise it really. Just, you know, here's a small little update just so that you could keep playing the game until Ill-Gotten Gains update part 2. And they'll probably also do an event playlist just to get some people to get some money for Ill-Gotten Gains update part 2. Because most likely the Ill-Gotten Gains update part 2 is going to be quite expensive. Judging on, you know, how the Ill-Gotten Gains update part 1, how expensive that was. Now, as for new content for this DLC and what I'd like to see in it, it's kind of hard because the Independence Day update, it's kind of hard to, you know, make content for it unless it's like very American centric or something like that. And that was one thing that they got a lot of flack for last year, is because the whole DLC was basically American themed, especially people that are non-Americans. They didn't really like that about the DLC, with good reason, of course. It would be quite nice if it wasn't as American themed, although I think something like maybe adding a new shotgun, like a Shrewsbury shotgun, or maybe a new pistol, maybe a revolver or something like that. That could kind of work. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if the weapon didn't even have anything to do with the DLC. They could add like a new assault rifle or new MG or something like that. And honestly, I wouldn't mind. You know, they could even add like a new sniper or something. Honestly, I would not really mind much. Also, you know, with vehicles, I was thinking maybe a motorbike or something like maybe a new monster truck that could kind of work as well. Maybe a new military vehicle, although, you know, just the heist update didn't come out too long ago, and we got a lot of military vehicles in there, so maybe not. But, you know, just something small I think would be kind of cool. Yeah, I would really like it if maybe they added some new camos for your gun, like maybe a stars and stripes camo, or red, white, and blue, or something like that. I think that would be a pretty cool camo for your weapon. And they could even do it on a few vehicles, like imagine like Windsor. But let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Would you actually like to see an Independence Day update? Do you think that they may do it, they may not? And also, if you would like to see an Independence Day update, what would you like to see in this update? And like I said, most likely they're at least going to do something to make some money before the Ill-Gotten Gains update part 2. So, whether that's an event weekend or something like that, they may do that as well. So let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. Hope you all enjoy. Feedback's always appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next video.